Today on Review This Thing, we're going to review this thing, the Lence Ultralight Portable Folding Camping Chair. Any product like this, there are several different brands that are basically this exact same chair that you can find on Amazon, but because this is the one that we bought, we'll go ahead and review the Lence brand of this chair. As always on Review This Thing, we want to cover the facts. So what is the fit? When it's in its little bag that it comes with, it's about 14 inches by about 4 by about 4.5. So definitely small. We took it backpacking a few weeks ago, and I just strapped it directly to the bottom of my pack with some of those carrying straps. So it was super easy to carry. It weighs in right at about 2 pounds, so it is definitely lightweight. It's also, because it's small and compact, you can also just easily throw it in the trunk of the car and be able to take it basically anywhere you want to go. Assembled, this chair stands about 25 inches tall in the back and is about 21 inches wide at the bottom. I am 5'4", my husband's about 5'10", and we've both been able to use this, sit in it pretty comfortably. You can sit back a bit, but it does not have a higher back, so it's not as comfortable because you're having to, kind of hold your head up, especially if you're at a sporting event or, you're just sitting around and like playing cards or doing something where you would need to be more forward or more upright. Then it'd be great. That would be perfect. When you do sit back and relax, obviously it's a canvas material, so it does kind of sink in around you, but it's not at all uncomfortable. But I think overall the fit is pretty good. So because of that, I'm going to have to go ahead and give it a 5 out of 5. Is the Lence Ultralight chair as advertised? The first thing it says is that it's ultra lightweight and compact. Obviously, we've talked about that. It weighs in right at about 2 pounds, and it's definitely small, easy to pack, easy to throw in the trunk. It also says that it's easy to set up. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate how you do that. You just take it out of the bag. The little metal poles, they just pop right out. You take the holder off and they just pop into place. There's bungee cords inside that makes that pretty easy for them to just go where they should go. Now once you get the legs together, you want to put the bottom on first, just like so. And then the top, you want to stand behind it, they say. And it has these little tabs that you can use to help pull it on, because it does get pretty snug in there trying to put it on. So just pull. Loop it over top. Same thing on the other side. Just pull it and loop it over the top like so. It has this nice air mesh back and on the sides to help air move around. And there you go. Overall, very easy to put together and equally as easy to take apart. You just take the 4 parts of the seat off there, and then you just get the aluminum poles back where they go, fold them up, put the rubber band back on, and then roll it up in the seat and then put it back in the bag. Easy as that. It also says that it can support up to 242 pounds. It's kind of random, but I know we've probably had at least 220 pounds in it, and that's done no problems. We haven't had any issues with the poles bending or folding or anything breaking, so it has done really well in that aspect. Overall, I'd say the chair is definitely lightweight, definitely compact, and easy to pack, easy to put together, easy to take apart. So because of that, I'm going to give As Advertised a 5 out of 5. Now let's move on to construction and durability. We've only had this chair a few months. We have taken it backpacking, so we've put it together, taken it apart several times, thrown it in the back of the truck, thrown it in the pack, that sort of deal. And so far so good. We haven't had any trouble with it. We haven't had any issues with any of the fabric tearing or fraying, none of the poles bending or breaking, none of the plastic. bending or breaking. I do like this little pocket that it has on the side, so you can just kind of toss your phone in there or your keys or whatever, so you're not having to hold on to them or sit on them while you're sitting in the chair. The only thing that I personally don't like about this chair, the design, the construction of this chair, is the lower seat back. Now obviously it's built that way on purpose so that it'll be smaller and weigh less. The higher version of this, which I have left a review of, there's a link below, but it weighs about 2.8 pounds, so this weighs less, it's smaller, so it's definitely meant to be that way. For me, I took this when we went backpacking a few weeks ago, and it was definitely not as comfortable as my husband in his high back chair, just trying to sit back and relax because I wasn't able to, let my head back. And so I had to kind of hold my head up most of the time. So it's not as comfortable. That's the only construction issue that I have with it, but it's obviously built this way on purpose. As I mentioned before, this would be great for a sporting event, something where you just want to have a quick chair that's not going to take up a lot of room with all the other stuff you have to carry. Throw it out and you'd be able to sit up and watch the game and actually be able to pay attention. We haven't really had it all that long, and I can't give you a really long-term durability, but I can just base it on what I know so far, and so far it has been pretty good. No trouble that I have noticed or that we've had any issues with. Overall, just because of the construction with the issue I have with the back not being high, it doesn't really meet my purposes. So because of that, I'm going to give construction and durability a 4 out of 5. Now on to testimonials and reviews. On Amazon, this chair gets a 4.4 out of 5 with about 2,300 reviews, so excellent scores overall. The negative reviews, some people had some issues with the ropes inside the poles breaking, with the poles bending, the plastic breaking, having issues with the fabric fraying, trouble getting it to put together, it not being very level on uneven surfaces, and those sort of issues. Again, we haven't had those troubles, but we also haven't used them a ton, and we haven't had them for very long. And also, those are a very small sample of the 2,300 reviews that they've gotten. But just be aware that those are some things people have said, but overall, a vast majority of people have given it 5 stars across the board. But on testimonials and reviews, we give it the actual score, so we're going to give testimonials and reviews a 4.4 out of 5. Now, the main question is, should I buy this thing? And as always, you're probably tired of hearing this, but it really depends on what you're looking for. For us, we were looking for a chair that would be lightweight, which it is, compact, which it is, easy to put together, which it is, easy to pack, which it is. The only downside, I would say, for me is that it isn't as comfortable as the one I have with the higher back, because you can't lean back and just kind of relax, sit by the fire. We bought this chair for $33 on Amazon. I think they also have a 2-pack right now for about $60. There are more expensive versions. I think Helinox, maybe how you say it, is maybe the original, and it runs about $120, I believe, at other camping stores. The more expensive chair does weigh in at only 1 pound instead of the 2 pounds this weighs, and maybe it lasts longer. Again, I'm not sure. The reviews are basically about the same, I would say, for the two, comparing the two chairs. For my uses, I'd much rather pay $33. So far, we've had really good experiences with it. Obviously, the only issue that I have with it has nothing to do with the chair itself. It just isn't exactly what I'm looking for. So if you're looking for just something quick and easy that you can throw in the pack, that you're just going to sit anywhere, not necessarily try to sit in it for a long time or sit back and relax, then absolutely this is going to be a great chair for you. So I'd give it a 5 out of 5. However, because it did not meet the needs that I needed it for, and actually I went ahead and bought the chair with the higher back to use the next time we went. Should I buy this thing? If you were looking for what I was looking for, I would have to give it a 3 out of 5. Hey, thanks for watching our video. If you have one of these chairs, please comment below and let us know what you think. If you have any questions, comment below. Also, take a chance to subscribe up here in the top of the page, and take a chance to watch one of our other videos that you can see right here. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.